Hey everyone, I'm Elawesomeguy and today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. Not Town of Salem, I know. We're
Oh,
bringing you, well I guess it's called Pinturillo, but it's Pictionary. It's,
yay!
it's SquirrelsMK. Now, how do I do
Get
this?
going, get going. Draw for
Okay, we're
Nemo.
gonna
Draw
draw,
for
we're
Nemo
gonna do
for
stories.
tea.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the story of one day when I was walking through the forest.
Okay. Who was with you when you were walking through the forest?
It's my good friend SquirrelsMK of all
Was it
people.
really?
I can't believe it.
Wow. Look, that's my hair and everything. Though my hair isn't quite that long.
No, not quite.
No.
And we passed this great oak tree in the middle of the forest. And I have to make it green. What's a good green colour? That's kind of green, I guess. Not quite. But we have to make note of something. We have to make note of something. Look,
Okay.
like the pure dimension of this tree trunk. It's so blank. There's so much girth to it. Now it's sounding dirty.
I was about to write girl. And there's so much.
It's so blank. This is sounding so dirty.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
So if you hadn't guessed by now, the aim is that one person has a word at the top of the screen, and they need to convey that word. They need to convey that word in drawing to the other person, so that they can guess what it is in the chat over here.
And preferably with a story.
Oh, of course.
I don't know how to do this. Okay, so here is Elawesomeguy. Yeah, so here's Elawesomeguy. Ah, it's him. He's also apparently better at drawing than me. And of course he has his trusted friend SquirrelsMK with him, who has a very funny shaped head. Should I do me with a skirt? I'm apparently also really, really tall as well. So there's us, and we're like, yay!
Woo!
Yay! Let's
Yeah.
do something. So you're like, oh, what do we want to do? We're like, oh, we could, go to the park and go on like the seesaw, or maybe the swings. But we were just like, nah, we don't want to do that. Again, look at those bad drawings. We want to do something. And now to do what we want to do, we needed a special friend. Now this friend, he's pretty badass. It's a he. So there you go.
Okay.
And some would say that what he's doing is pretty impossible. But yes and no. So let's put some... Did you get it?
Dun, 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 dun.
You didn't even let me get to the Scientology stuff.
Scientology.
I'm surprised you got it from the impossible bit, to be honest.
I know. It just seemed to fit. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've met our good. I don't know what you describe as a good incredible friend, the one who's able to do impossible things.
Oh, we're with Tom Cruise.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And he has weird malformed limbs.
Okay.
He says, "Whoa, we have a big mission to accomplish." He says.
Mission. Ah.
He says to us. The speech bubble went. To us, Detective Squirrels and Detective Awesome Guy. But that's not the problem.
Oh, it's not. It's not.
The problem is we left all the equipment back at home, so we're gonna have to use this rather traditional style of transportation. It's called a board in some cultures.
I like how I went for board first, then skate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in case anyone's wondering, half the fun is the fact that you don't get to the word until really late when you're telling the story.
Which I can't remember how the scoring works. I think you personally get more points if the other person guesses it quickly.
Okay, so here is Katniss Everdeen.
Ah.
Yeah, and she's in the Hunger Games. So look at her. Let's get her braid,
How long is her arm? Oh.
She has a braid. Trying to, make it Katnissy. There's their mouth and face. And she's in the Hunger Games, which means that she has a big bow. And then in her other hand, I'm going to give her some arrows. In fact, you're not going to get this from the thing I'm thinking of, but there's a reason. So there's some arrows and she's going to shoot. And then, over here, if we look over here, then there's Elawesomeguy dead on the ground, that's him there. And let's change this colour up a bit, let's give it some red, so...
I'll put lips is going to descend into murder.
And let's give you some crosses over your eyes, bleh. That's Elawesomeguy, he's dead. Now, when it gets to the end of the movie, you get these things called credits, and they come along the screen of different things being sung.
Oh.
And in the credits, there's a song in the credits, which I really, really like, and it's by Taylor Swift.
Oh.
And the first word is safe, and then there's an and then there's another word. What is that word?
Yep. There you go.
I couldn't. I'm sorry. That's the first thing that came to my head. I was like, that's such a cruel one for you as well, because it's like I wouldn't get it if I were you. And if you don't know the song, then you don't know it.
I just knew more of the phrase. I don't know much of the Hunger Games or Taylor Swift, to be honest.
Oh, is it me again?
I know sometimes it does like one person, then the other person twice, then the other person twice, then the last person again.
Right. Well, this is Elawesomeguy, right? He's been eating a lot of food.
He's been brought back to life for the sole purpose of being massacred again.
Oh no, he's not going to die this time. Well, I can make it so he dies. Would you like that?
Well, audience of SquirrelsMK, would you like that?
Right, there's Elawesomeguy, and obviously here's SquirrelsMK over here, and like she's been like losing weight recently. Look at her, look how skinny she's got.
Wow, she's like 7'8".
And there's a reason behind this. Oh yeah, I've also grown a lot too. I've been stretched out like in like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, so there's me. Oh look, there's gonna be some hair too. There you go. Hey. So you're like, hey squirrels, why are you like blah 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 blah? Why are you so thin? And you're like, oh, I need to lose some weight. And I was like, oh well, there's a reason why. And at first I considered, like shooting you with my gun, like there's my gun, and I was like, oh, that way you'll, lose weight, you'll rot away in the ground and, die, and that'll be how you lose weight. But then I was like, oh, I need to be nicer about this. So do you want to know what I was like?
I do want to know what you were like.
How do you erase?
How do I raise?
How do I erase?
Oh, erase. Oh, I can't help you because I can't see the toolbar.
Erase myself. I can't erase.
Oh, white pencil. Using the white pencil instead.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
Oh, I don't know. It looks like that word.
Are you serious?
It
didn't let me finish my story.
I have 15 seconds.
I know you did.
If it's a long word, it starts filling in some of the characters.
Yeah. Okay, so then I was like, so therefore I went and took you to play volleyball.
Yay!
End of story.
Okay. Well, it's been several weeks after Elawesomeguy began playing volleyball. Look, he's still got a bit of girth. He's not quite a stick figure.
Okay, but he's still a little bit chubby.
It's a little bit chubby.
You've been eating too many ketchup pies.
Yeah. Yep. And he's feeling good about himself. It's been several weeks, so he decides to use a certain bit of equipment, a tape measure, I guess. And in doing so, he plans to blank and see how far he's come. He plans to blank himself with this piece of equipment.
He likes to blank himself, eh?
You cut out there for a second.
He liked to blank himself, eh?
Okay, never mind.
Hey!
And Squirrels won that round because
we don't actually really take into account the scores though, because I'm often leave it to the last like kind of 20 seconds for him to actually be able to guess the word. But yeah, right. again.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, so I think people might have picked up on how we play this game. It's just so much fun playing it like this. It's the twisted version of Pictionary.